In a commanding display of skill and strategy, the New York Knicks have swept the Philadelphia 76ers in the second round of the playoffs, securing their place in the next round with a decisive victory in Game 4. Fans, where are you watching from? We want to hear your thoughts on this remarkable achievement in the comments below. As we dive into the details, let's talk about the glaring contrast in how these two teams approach this playoff series. The Knicks capitalized on every opportunity, taking advantage of an overworked Sixers team that clearly couldn't keep up. Philadelphia's head coach, Nick Nurse, leaned heavily on all-star guard Tyrese Maxey, pushing him to the limit with staggering playtime of 47 and 44 minutes in Games 2 and 3 respectively. It's no surprise that fatigue set in, and by the fourth quarter of Game 4, it was evident that the Sixers were running on empty. Maxey, who led the league in minutes per game this season, found himself in a position where the weight of the game was almost too much to bear. Averaging 38 minutes over 70 games, he was joined by rookie VJ Edgecombe, who averaged 35 minutes in his 75 appearances. Meanwhile, the Knicks were able to maintain their energy and effectiveness throughout the series, a testament to their depth and conditioning. The Sixers' marquee players, Joel Embiid and Paul George, had played significantly fewer games, with only 38 and 37 appearances respectively. This disparity in minutes is not just a statistic. It's a stark indicator of how much Nurse was willing to gamble on his young stars at the expense of their performance in critical moments. The fatigue was painfully apparent as the series wore on. In Game 4, Maxey managed only 2 field goals in the fourth quarter, while Edgecombe failed to find the basket entirely. The Sixers as a unit could muster just 12 points in that final stretch. The previous game wasn't much better, with Maxey and Edgecombe contributing a meager 5 and 0 points respectively in the closing moments. When your young talents are that worn out, it's a struggle to maintain the speed and explosiveness that make them so dangerous. The Knicks, on the other hand, exhibited a more balanced approach, utilizing their depth effectively, particularly through players like Quentin Grimes. Even 5 minutes of an energetic Grimes is more impactful than extended minutes from a fatigued Maxey. It raises the question, does Nurse lack faith in his bench? Grimes averaged 29.4 minutes during the regular season, but played significantly less in the playoffs, while George, despite a playoff average of 35.8 minutes, went scoreless in critical moments of Games 2 and 3. Nurse faces a difficult task managing his roster, especially with the injury woes of stars like Embiid and George. The need for fresh legs becomes increasingly important as the playoffs progress. The decisions made this summer regarding free agents, particularly Grimes and Kelly Oubre Jr., will be pivotal for the Sixers. They need to address their lack of depth in the backcourt and on the wings, or the burden on Maxey and Edgecombe will only increase, risking their performance and longevity. Let's not forget the trade involving Jared McCain, a sharpshooting guard who was sent to the Oklahoma City Thunder in a move that saved the Sixers some finances. While managing the luxury tax is important, it should not overshadow the necessity of building a robust roster that can support their young core. The Knicks, with their depth and strategy, have shown what can happen when a team is well-rounded and properly managed. As we reflect on this series, it's clear that the Knicks not only outplayed the 76ers, but also outsmarted them in terms of managing player fatigue. The Knicks have made a statement. They're a force to be reckoned with in these playoffs. As we look ahead, the decisions made in the offseason will be critical for the Sixers, and Knicks fans should feel optimistic about the road ahead for their team. Be sure to subscribe for more insights into the New York Knicks and share your thoughts in the comments. What do you think the Knicks need to do to stay competitive? Your voice matters in this thrilling journey through the playoffs.